And we're underway.
Maicon Jim, one of the world's finest fullbacks.
Yeah, I'm always happy to praise a fullback, Peter, as you know, and this guy is class.
What's especially good about him?
Well, I'd say it's mainly down to his fantastic athleticism. They don't call him the Colossus.
It's Ibrahimovic! Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Tries to pass it through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini deals with that comfortably. That's a cute ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's good vision. Zanetti gets into some space. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's in a great position here. Gattuso wins the duel this time. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Lovely bit of skill.
In towards the back.
Up he goes!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gattuso. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Out towards the flank. Out to the right.
Takes aim and he's got full.
Brilliant! A finish of true class! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Chance for a shot!
Pirlo. Driving forward. Nedved.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Platini.
Deep cross.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zanetti does well to get it back. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away, and he lines up a cross. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti
Going full tilt down the left.
Costa Curta. Well read, nice interception. And it's Seedorf. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Opts for safety. Zanetti. Zanetti. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's a mighty effort! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. No, he refuses to take the bait. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Maicon. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Maicon just loves to go forward whenever he can. Platini conjures time and space where few can. And it's Michel Platini. Nicely spread. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Platini! Platini! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Almost an hour gone. Maicon. Inter Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Seedorf. Ball is over the line. Gattuso. That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. And here's Platini. Can he finish? Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Hullet. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Bergomi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's there to make the challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Knocks it out wide. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Costa Curta. Seedorf. Seedorf. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's looking wide, and that has left him in a heap.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him. And it's Seedorf. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He won't be happy with that one. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
5 minutes left on the clock. Played out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Nedved. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cross to the back post. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that's... So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18, Ibrahimovic.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Numero 21, Pirlo.
And Shevchenko.
Numero 6,
Maldini has given away a free kick.
lasciano il campo per
Well, the ref's been lenient
il numero
here.
19,
I doubt he'll get too
il
many
numero
more
17,
chances.
Il numero 9, Kaká. Il numero 26, il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
It's a promising position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rijkaard can get it clear. Costa Curta. Now it's Hunnit. He's having a go! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That is ended up in no man's land. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking to go deep. Gattuso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Eto'o. Van Basten, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Kaká. Schneider. No way through. Kaká. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely worked. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Bergomi. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Signore e signori, chiunque
Well, it
abbia
has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8 viene sostituito con il numero 10. Cambio di giocatori.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's... And Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zanetti.
Fired deep toward...
Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Now it's Schneider. Tries to play it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they're back on the ball again. That has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Knocks it out wide. Crosses it into the... He rises! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that will be it. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So, Jim, how do you...